Step right up, step right up. Who wants a reading? Who wants a reading? We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones that make a brighter day. So let's start giving. What's up, guys? I'm back and only have 30 minutes, so let's just do a quick reading. First come, first serve, and I only have time for one reading. One reading. Hello, beautifuls. I'm Veronica Rosa, your emotional and wellness coach. What's going on in the name of love? Would this be a singles reading or a couples reading? Singles reading or couples reading? Let's see. Spirits, soul. Let's do our quick prayer. I'm calling on God as I embark on this tarot reading. May I receive clear insights and understanding. May this reading be for the highest good of all, and may it offer guidance, clarity, and truth. I approach this with respect, gratitude, and love. So be it. All right. So I'm getting the energy of I'm getting the single energy. I have the Four of Wands here. And so I'm feeling this like healing of the heart. You're laying down, you're we're getting some rest. Single reading. Okay, so this is going to be a single reading. When it comes to love, it's gonna have to be a short one. Step right up, step right up. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. So let's do a singles reading. I have somebody who's just laying and thinking, fantasizing and hoping. There is somebody that they're in pursuit of. They may be chasing. There is some chemistry, some attraction. But then there's some conflict. It's hot and cold, hot and cold. There may be some in and out energy. Their confidence, they may be experiencing like very low self-esteem. You or your special someone. And so okay. All right, here. So, as a single reading, I'm pulling up the energies of a woman who may be experiencing conflict in their sacral chakra, in the solar plexus, and in the heart. And so this is a message for yourself. I want you to think about your wishes, your dreams and desires for this special loved one that you feel, this special bond, and that you're hoping to manifest into this soulmate love. There's something here happening within yourself when it comes to your sacral chakra, your emotions, your sexual energy, and your creativity. And in your your sacral, your solar plexus is your power, your confidence, your self-worth. And then in your heart, which is love, compassion, and emotional healing. Now these chakras is your emotional energy center that can be blocked through trauma. And so there may have been some trauma that happened to you that has then promoted an unhealthy belief systems or fear, an emotional block. So let's first talk about your sacral chakra. This is your emotions, your sexuality, your creativity. If you have a healthy, right here I'm seeing like indecision, hot and cold, manipulative decisions. So let's go down a scenario where you as a single person is healthy, broken, or toxic. And I want you to then admit the truth and act accordingly and start practicing healthy behaviors when it comes to these three. So focus on one color that you want here. The main ones that we're going to focus on today is the solar plexus, the sacral, and the heart chakra. So a woman with a healthy sacral chakra, your emotions, sexuality, and creativity. She is emotionally balanced, creative, and in touch with her sensuality. She feels confident in expressing her desires and is comfortable with her sexuality and enjoys creating meaningful connections. There is a healthy flow of emotions and pleasures and creativity energy. She enjoys nurturing her creativity thoughts through hobbies and feels comfortable in expressing her emotions and forms healthy emotional and physical connections. And that is a healthy version of your sacral chakra. A broken sacral chakra, she feels emotionally numb. She disconnects from her desires, which can lead to alcohol and drugs and all that. She struggles with intimacy. She may have a hard time assessing her creativity or feel a lack of joy and pleasure in her life. She might feel repressed or overly dependent on others for emotional validation. She avoids intimacy, feels uncomfortable with her body, and suppresses her emotions, often feeling empty and disconnected. In a toxic solar in the toxic sacral chakra, she becomes very indulgent, manipulates her emotions. She uses her sexuality to control others. Her emotional responses might be extreme. She might engage in unhealthy relationships that are driven by pleasure-seeking behaviors without emotional connection. She engages in superficial relationships, using her charm or her sexuality to manipulate or control others while avoiding real emotional intimacy. So I want you to think about your sacral chakra. Are you reacting in ways that are healthy, broken, or toxic? Do not, as this is not a judgmental thing. This is where we can identify where are we self-sabotaging our true desires for love, for intimacy, for trust, for faith, for loyalty. And so this is where it starts. We are the trailblazers. We are the generational curse breakers. We're going to stop reacting in ways that are unhealthy in obtaining true uh true love. Not true love, because there can be toxic true love, but a healthy relationship that's going to be successful, a successful relationship. So now let's talk about your solar plexus. Your solar plexus has to do with um, your power, your self-confidence, your self-worth. If your solar plexus is healthy, she is confident. She's self-assured. She embraces her personal power. She feels worthy and believes in her ability to achieve her goals. She respects herself and others, and her actions reflect confidence without arrogance. She's empowered and has healthy boundaries. She takes on leadership roles, she sets boundaries when necessary, and confidently pursues her dreams without feeling the need to compete with others. If your solar plexus is broken, your personal power, your confidence, your self-worth, if that's broken, you will struggle with low self-esteem, doubt in your abilities, and feel powerless. You will avoid taking risk or expressing yourself fully for fear of rejection. She may feel that she lets others take control of her life and may feel stuck or directionless. She hesitates to pursue her goals. She often feels like um, giving into others' opinions and doubts her own decisions, leading to a lack of personal growth. So I want you to think about your solar plexus chakra and where are you? Are you healthy, broken, or toxic? Again, this is not to for you to be to judge you. This is for you to take awareness of where I may be sabotaging my own desires for true love, and how can I obtain that true love by breaking free of these patterns that no longer serve me. So somebody who has a toxic solar plexus, somebody who's toxic with their personal power, their confidence, and their self-worth, she's gonna become very domineering, controlling, and overly competitive. She might try to assist her power over others by belittling them or engaging in manipulative behaviors. She seeks validation through external success and may disregard others' needs to get ahead. So she undermines others' efforts to feel superior. She demands attention and manipulates situation to keep herself in the position of power. And so I want you to think about your emotional energy and your self-worth. And if this is you, understand that this behavior stems from being victimized, and these um you've built habits to protect yourself, but that is no longer, those actions and those habits no longer serve you going forward on this quest of love. So being able to admit the truth and act accordingly and practice new ways of being, practicing the healthy ways of taking your power back, showing confidence, practicing self-assurance, embracing all your personal power, that there's nothing more sexier than that. You will attract your divine masculine and all the other ones. But this is where the inner healing, the self-work starts, is by taking a look at your emotional energy center and saying, where am I broken? What belief systems no longer serve me? How can I stop running or stop sabotaging my goals that I want? I want true love, but my reactions may be reacting in broken or toxic ways, which then manipulate or sabotage me from obtaining that true love. So somebody with a toxic heart, with a toxic heart chakra, she's gonna use love as a weapon, or she's going to become overly dependent in relationships. She might manipulate others by withholding love or affection as a or use it to guilt or control others. Her actions may be driven by jealousy, possessiveness, but overall, it roots from the fear of abandonment. So you don't want to be abandoned. So you're like, no. You act like possessive and jealous and talk about people. So she'll constantly test her partner's loyalty. She becomes possessive. She uses emotional manipulation to keep people close to you, even if it's unhealthy. Well, how would it be if it was just broken? She feels emotionally wounded and struggles to connect with others. She may be closed off or be afraid to love or trust due to past hurts. She can be overly protective of her heart, leading to emotional distance in her relationships. She can isolate herself emotionally, avoiding deep connections, and feel afraid of being hurt again. And all of these it's normal. But we want true love. We want to manifest soulmate love. So your sacral, your solar plexus, and your heart chakra need work, my love. You're going to be that trailblazer, and practicing new habits will no longer serve you. Healthier habits in the heart chakra demonstrates as being compassionate, loving, and open to both giving and receiving. It's not just me, or just give. You have a healthy balance between both giving and receiving. She has a healthy relationship based on mutual respect and emotional connection. Her actions are motivated by kindness and by empathy, and she holds space for others without losing herself. So she builds strong, supportive relationship and is able to forgive others and herself, practicing self-love and compassion. So in this single reading, I'm getting this woman here. She's she's attractive. She's in charge of her finances, of her home, of her basic needs for survival. And she has this desire and this hopes and this dreams of of obtaining true love. But she has these hopes and the dreams, but it's like she's chasing a fantasy. And what's toxic about it is that she's chasing this, but at the same time she gives like conflicted signals, like hot and cold, yeah, being indecisive. And so it stems from the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and the heart being broken through hurt and trauma. So for today's reading, we're going to start with the heart and start working on these other ones. We start with the heart by forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for the past pain, the past troubles, the past tribulations. And how do you do that? Through gratitude, my dear. Today we're going to practice gratitude. We're not going to focus. We're not going to run away. We're going to sit in our energy, and today we're going to say, I want you to focus on the things that you are grateful for. Because if you are if you are feeling grateful, you can't be angry and grateful at the same time. So I want you to practice being grateful today. And that is helping you intake your personal power back. Whoever has done you wrong, you're going to say, I'm taking my personal power back. I'm going to practice gratitude. And you're going to use your creativity. You're going to awaken your creative spirit, your sacral chakra, in a number of different ways. What is your creative expression? What is your preferred form or way to express your creativity? Is it through singing? Is it through dancing? Is it through drawing? I want you to focus on something that brings you joy by creating. And as you do that, just for today, you're going to boost your self-confidence. And okay, so let's say for today, I'm going to practice gratitude. I'm going to step into my power, and I'm going to do something that's creative, but it's also like challenging, because Let's say I'm going to dance outside. This is one of the first practices I did. I was fighting with with my husband. We were out of town in like Key West. He had to go to work, and there's all these chemistry, but there's this disconnect in the heart and in my self-confidence. And then like confident, I didn't feel confident, so sexually I also wasn't like maybe as much. But so when I became mindful of this, what I did one day, I went to a mall while he was at work. I went to a mall. I was angry when he left, and then when he came home, I was so happy because of myself and my personal growth. Because while he was at work, I went to a mall, like it was a outdoor mall, and I have these flags that I dance with at home in private. And this day I decided to go out and do it in public. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. But you know what? People stopped at the mall and they're looking at me. It does look really pretty. They're like these silk flags with different colors. And at home, I do it real soft. I would do it, it's almost like a meditation and exercise at the same time. But I took this out into the public and I did it for the first time by myself. And I put a video camera to record me. I was so embarrassed, but I pushed myself to use a creative form and to get out there instead of going and using drugs and getting drunk and soaking in my sorrow, wishing and hoping for my love to be in union with me. I took my personal power back, of feeling empty and alone and bored. And instead of going to drugs and alcohol and toxic behaviors, I took my personal power back and started to build my self-esteem by doing that one little action. That one little action that I did, and I record myself dancing outside in public around people, and nobody said anything. They were looking at me like if I was a professional, like I've done it a million times. When he came back home, I had this self-confidence and this pride that my energy and my reaction towards him that day, it was very attractive. And these are small little things that you can do to start healing your wounds, your emotional energy center, so that you can take your power back, rewrite your story, and understand that you have the power to create your dreams into reality. It is going to take some work in unleashing fears, right? A fear of going out into the public and dancing. Are you crazy? But by doing that, I stepped into my power. My confidence was back. I i i made myself happy. I didn't have to wait for him to come home to make me happy. And by doing that, I was feeling kinky at the end of the day. So that is a message for you. I have a doctor's appointment that I have to get to today, so I'm going to make uh this video short today. Sending you lots of love and light, and as woman to woman trying to manifest your dreams into reality, whoever it is that you are chasing and pursuing, you can accomplish that. Is it going to be healthy? Is it going to be broken? Or is it going to be a toxic relationship? Is all up to you. We are the trailblazers, in setting forth new habits that sets the expectations on how we should be treated. So for today, I want you to focus on on your sacral, solar plexus, and your heart chakra by practicing gratitude. You're going to step into your power by practicing something creative, creating you something creative, whatever it is, your a creative pursuit that you have. I want you to practice that today and see how you feel tomorrow. And I will be back on tomorrow for another reading. So sending you much love. I do have to get going. Hi, Nikki, Mickey. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Unfortunately, today I've already been on for 25 minutes and I have a doctor's appointment. I'm getting braces today to get my teeth are really straight. They just have spaces in between my teeth, and I'm getting braces. I'm super excited about that. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow for me being able to speak, but I will be on back tomorrow. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Practice these small little steps today, and I promise you, your emotions are going to become an imbalance, and there's nothing sexier than that. You're going to attract your divine, like, I want to say like flies aren't, but we're not that. We're better than that. But yeah, okay. So sending you much love, you guys, and I will be back on tomorrow. Bye.